Okay, today is November the 10th, 2015, and it's about 5 after midnight. We're watching the water vapor loop for the Northeast Pacific, and we have a system here right over Nevada and Northern California, which is dumping about a foot of snow, according to the people on the weather tonight. And that's great news. That will add to about a 3 foot base that's been reported up in the High Sierra. Okay. Now we've got high pressure all through here, and that's going to serve to block a whole new moisture field that's moving out of the Bering Sea and the Gulf of Alaska area. This is a lot of very large moisture field, and so they are preparing for this by placing high pressure right here. We're expecting a lot warmer temperatures in the next few days. The weather has been up and down. It's really strange. We've got 50-degree weather right now. The humidity is about 72% relative humidity, and the dew point is about 40 degrees right now. Okay, so we've had really cool weather, and then we have hot weather. Every time we get a new moisture field moving in real close to the west coast, we suddenly get very warm weather and offshore winds. This is not normal. It's obviously manipulated weather to fend off and block some of this weather that we're watching every week moving into the area. So this is just more of the same. We're expecting some interesting wind patterns that will be moving to the south east, and then they're supposed to change and move to the offshore in a Santa Ana pattern. So that's what's expected to happen in the next 3 days, 3 to 4 days. All right, let's go take a look at the rainbow loop, and we can see the intensity of this one system right here. This has dumped about a foot of snow right over the Nevada and California border. This is near Lake Tahoe and Northern California, so they're getting some good weather, some nice winter weather, a lot of snow. All right, and we can see this new moisture field moving down towards the west coast with high pressure being built in. We can see a large outflow here from that high pressure building in. All right, let's take a close look at this is the western U.S. water vapor loop. We can see a pretty vigorous counterclockwise rotation on this system and this one right here. So Idaho is getting some rain and snow, and as well as Montana. All right. We can see this high pressure is pretty large, and that is building in, and will probably become stationary here in the next day or so. Let's look at this in the infrared loop. And once again, we see the intensity. This is a fairly intense weather right here. Okay, let's look at the National Hurricane Center map. Whoops, let's go back here and get this thing focused. All right. I'm hoping this was not drifting in and out of focus. All right. Okay, here's the National Hurricane Center map. We have a new tropical storm called Kate. It's named Kate. And Kate has 60-mile-per-hour winds. And Kate is moving north at 16 miles per hour. Now, Kate will eventually move. It's forecast to move out over the Atlantic to the northeast. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening here. All right, you can see a lot of normally tropical storms move in a counterclockwise rotation, but we can see that Kate has already been completely surrounded by high pressure, and we can see the entire area moving in a clockwise manner, and we can also see a blast pattern right here, right along that edge. Okay, so let's go ahead. Also, we see a counterclockwise spinning area right here. There's a HARP transmitter on this. We can see the dry, the black area is the dry descending air that is spinning clockwise as it descends on this counterclockwise spinning area right here. So they're trying to counteract that by forcing hot air down on top of that. So that's how they do that. They counteract the rotation with descending air. All right, let's move to the, this is the southeast water vapor loop, and we can get a good view of this blast pattern right here. So the core of Kate is being hit by microwave, and we get a very strong blast pattern right around the edge here. This is an icicle pattern that is high velocity water vapor shooting out from the edges of the core. They superheat the core with a microwave, and the heat from the from the microwaves destroys the organization of the storm. And so we see a blast pattern, and that's what we're seeing here. Let's look at this in the infrared loop, and we see diminishment. There's a lot of red within the core, and then when they hit it with the microwave, the core diminishes. So they are not completely destroying the storm, but they are throttling it back. They are maintaining a certain, a specific intensity. Okay, and so that's what we're seeing here. So we've got a blast pattern, and we see diminishment in the core. All right, let's move on to the. This is a larger shot of the northwest Atlantic, and we see what's going to happen here. We've got this clockwise high pressure that is moving everything in a clockwise manner, including this entire moisture field, and we have another HARP transmitter right here that is providing a high pressure force against this entire moisture flow, and the entire system, the whole everything, all the weather is moving to the east. Okay, we also have something here, a dry upper level low, it looks like right here. And that has a transmitter on it right there. So they're maintaining this low pressure is being hit. And we have a HARP transmitter right here, which is forcing all this weather offshore so that Linda, or rather Kate, excuse me, will not reach the mainland here. South Carolina is still bailing water from Hurricane Joaquin. So that's the situation. We have a very large area of high pressure, and that is installed there to direct this weather to the northeast. And, we have a dry upper level low here. Okay, let's look at the jet stream for the west coast. And we have, you can see the flow here is moving right down the west coast, and it makes a turn to the east right over California. That will change according to the weather reports. This will change to the southeast, and then we will get offshore winds, a warm offshore flow, just in time to block some of this moisture that's going to be moving right down into California. So those changes are going to be occurring very quickly. We can already see right here, this feature right here, this is all evaporating. So they are moving very quickly to build this out with high pressure, and that will block all of this very severe weather. Let's go take a look now at the, this is the surface analysis map, and we have a very large high indicated here, 1,037 millibar. We have another high right behind this cold front. Okay, and this here will protect the west coast. We also have a little cold front right here, which is moving right through our area. We've got very cool temperatures. It's nice. We had cloudy skies today. I didn't see any chemtrails. I was out on the road today, and very nice day. Cumulus clouds and just nice fall weather. I didn't see any chemtrails. If anybody else did, post a note. Okay, let's go back to the big map once again and take a look at this. Got a They're indicating a cold front here, and then we've got another one up here. And then we've got this huge high right in here, and that is, we can see a lot of evaporation going on. So they are intensifying the pressure right here. All right. And then we have transmitters here and all through here. And of course, Hawaii, they're letting some weather move over Hawaii, but this is nothing major. If anything threatens Hawaii, they just open this area up, as we've seen many times. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. If anything develops, we'll do another update later. Okay, that's it.